Hi, it's Rob from Moving Matters here, and in this video we're going to explore the effective use of teaching assistants or support staff in your PE lesson. In my 15 years of teaching primary PE, the most effective lessons I've taught are with highly engaged teaching assistants or support staff. The additional support of an adult for a teacher or a coach needs to be effectively utilised to enable high quality physical education and outcomes for children. Tip number 1, discuss the PE plan with your member of support staff. Make sure it is clear to them what their role will be within your PE lesson and collaborate with them so that they are clear and they buy in to the PE lesson you're teaching. Tip number 2, engage in the strengths of the member of staff who's supporting your lesson and assign a role which is based on that strength in that area. For example, that could be managing a specific group of children. It could be motivating children who are less engaged. Tip number 3, get your TA to manage key tasks within your lesson. For example, if you are getting children into pairs, small groups, or even teams, can your teaching assistant do that job, which might be enabling you to go and set up equipment or an activity on the playground or in the hall. Tip number 4, get your teaching assistant to positively reinforce teaching points that you have made. So if you've just done a demonstration and an explanation and then the activity is running, make sure that the teaching assistant is embedding that learning by reinforcing that message. Tip number 5, having an engaged teaching assistant can really support differentiated learning. You could, for example, get the teaching assistant to work with your lower ability children and support them in your PE lesson. On the flip side, you could get them working with your higher ability children and have differentiated activities that stretch and challenge their development. The positivity and enthusiasm of your teaching assistant can have a huge impact on the children in your lesson. The less engaged, the more children will find excuses. The more engaged, you break down those barriers and excuses.